Hey everyone, Piano Man Chuck here. I have with me today the Ravenscroft from VI Labs virtual piano software, and I'm going to do a little review on that. But before I do, I'd like to give you a little bit of background about the real Ravenscroft acoustic pianos. The latest version of the Ravenscroft acoustic piano is the Ravenscroft 275. It's a 9-foot concert grand. It was over at NAMM 2014 with all the other pianos in the concert hall. You had Bosendorfer, Steinway, Fazioli, and Ravenscroft, of course, and Bechstein and Baldwin. You had the world's finest pianos over there. And what's more, you had the world's finest pianists and musicians over there as well. And they're trying all these pianos. And my favorite piano has always been like the Fazioli. I used to like Bosendorfer, but the Fazioli was so crystal clear and pure. But then the Ravenscroft, which has been out for about 10 years, introduced the Model 275. I tried that. I instantly fell in love with it. The bass or lower end of that is just to die for. It's like wooden feeling. It's just phenomenal. I can't put it into words. But the fact alone that the pianists that are trying all the pianos over there, the fact that half seem to be divided between the Fazioli and the Ravenscroft is testament alone to how well the Ravenscroft piano is. Now, Ravenscroft is a relative newcomer in the game. They've been around for about 10 years. But to be able to pull something off where pianists are divided between Fazioli Concert Grand and Ravenscroft Concert Grand, that's an accomplishment. So, without further ado, let's get right into the software. When you fire the software up, you get this really nice picture of the innards of a Ravenscroft 275 piano. And you see these icons over here. You've got a tuning fork where you can adjust the tuning. Not everybody uses American A440 standard. You can adjust the velocity levels. And here, if you click on the gear, this is the main page where you can set all your settings. Now, I'm not going to go through everything, but let me just point out that these over here are pretty standard. You already know what these mean if you use a virtual piano software already. And you already know what all these are. And as far as the pedals and all that kind of stuff. But over here, the continuous controller or MIDI controls, if you have something like a sustain pedal that uses something other than MIDI value 64, you just double click on it, you type in the new value, voila, you're done. Now, the parts that are a little bit different. This section over here, these are the microphone positions of how the piano was sampled. Now you got 4 positions here. You've got close, player, room, and side. And if you look at these little gold dots here, you see these 2 dots here labeled player. That's where the microphones are placed for the player position, left and right. And over here, close, you've got the left and right mics for close position, which is the mics right up on the string. That's how I would mic my pianos if I was going to record a real acoustic piano. You got the side position, which is right over here. And that's just one mic, so it's kind of mono. And you've got the room position left and right, which is a little bit back. So right now, I've got the close piano hooked up, and just go through something to see how that sounds. Pretty good sounding. Now if I go to the room, let's bring that up. Let's bring the close down. Okay? This is what the room mics pick up. You can hear a difference there. Let's bring the room back down. Let's bring the close back up, and let's just add a little bit of room. And so we've got the mics here for close. We've got mics here for room, not as loud as the close. I want to bring in just the room mics to bring in some ambience. That's pretty cool. Now, it gets better because you have 4 mics here. You can bring in the player position, which is here. This is how you would hear it as a player. And the side position, which is right here, in between the 2 close, right on the side. This is something you don't get on any other virtual piano. This is really cool. Now, the next part that I find really cool is this reverb setting over here. Now, I'm setting my reverb here to a wet level of 50. And if I click on right over here, these are the different reverb settings I have. And this is so cool. I want to go through these one by one. This is a close piano room. Actually, you know what? Let me turn off the room. I want to go just with close. Now let's go back here and go through the small concert hall. Pink concert room. And some of these you'll notice more of a difference than others. Small plate. Warm and small room. Wood room. This is an interesting one. I really like this. Especially in the lower end. Diamond room. Nice and small. Warm room. Medium plate. Medium large. Clean hall. Captain Hall 10. Large ensemble room. Symphonic hall. Large plate. Bright concert hall. Another cool one. Garage space. This is a real interesting one. TW Hall warm. Spacious church. Cathedral 22M. And the German church. This one's pretty cool too. So that's what I wanted to show you today. I mean, if you get the Ravenscroft 275 virtual piano software from VI Labs, this is where Michael Spreeman, the owner, builder, designer of Ravenscroft acoustic pianos, has worked together with VI Labs to produce this virtual piano, which is just out of this world. It's got like 18 different velocity levels per key. Unreal. Anyway, if you get a chance, try this stuff if you have it at your local music dealer. Otherwise, go ahead and order it. You've got my go ahead on this. This is really cool stuff. You won't be disappointed with this, especially if you compare it to other stuff. If you compare it to something like Ivory or Galaxy or Alicia's Keys, this is out of this world. Piano Man Chuck, peace out. Thanks for watching.